But all right, y'all. So now it is that your girl's recording. Let's go ahead and let's jump into this next damn reaction, shall we? Now, Triple G, shout outs to you. How Optimus and Megatron went from brothers to ops. So without further ado, y'all, let's go ahead and let's jump into this video.
So we start the scene off with Orion Pats looking through the secrets of Cybertron. Not gonna lie, Orion is crazy. They out here exposing Optimus like Clarence.
This guy's a gangster? His real name's Clarence.
Bro was trying to find the matrix of leadership but got distracted by the primes. Now mind you, Orion is bitchless. Bro gets no huzz. So he would send her glazing the primes like Duke Dennis's fans glaze him. Seeing dude in the front was like, oh yeah, that's the unspoken Riz right here. Bro was glazing harder than the Hornets announcers when
I honestly wish it is y'all never knew what the word Riz is. I wish it is that was not something that was accessible. Why? Because it is y'all will sit there and use that wording up to the highest degree. It's like, gang, please spare us, bro. Like, blame Kai. I listen, I don't know who to blame, but I'm blaming somebody, damn it. Like, oh gosh.
Melo makes a layup.
What do you got, Mason? Yo, get off that nigga, bro. What is you doing?
So a robot catches Orion and starts snitching. But Orion was moving like Young Thug. He don't mess with no snitches. So he whacks the bot, taking it out in one punch. Security pulls up and Orion didn't want any smoke. He had them chasing him around like it's an episode of Tom and Jerry. We then see security asking D16 about Orion. But my guy D16 ain't no rat. He ends up getting Orion out the gym and the two start cracking jokes. Oh, these two really locked in. But I can't lie, it sucks watching this scene knowing how things end. But I guess that's just the way life goes, huh? One minute your brother's happy singing in color, and the next minute you're each other's biggest op. So we start meeting all the minors. And no, Drake, I said minors. Go back to your corner. And after we meet all the minors, things start going south. The tunnel starts closing and my boy Jazz gets stuck.
No, God!
So a leader commands everyone to leave, but we know that's not happening. Orion and D16 stay behind to save Jazz, but things get worse. After Orion and D16 save Jazz, a leader starts pressing Orion. She's like, she better not get fired because of him. And Orion's like, relax, you won't get fired.
12 seconds later.
You're fired!
Oh nah, she got fired for no reason at all. But she did try to.
No, Optimus Prime is voiced by the same actor who played Thor. Really? Okay. That I didn't know. Actually, that makes sense. That make a lot of sense. Now I hear it.
Leave my boy Jazz for dead, so we do not care. We finally get to the big day, the annual Cybertronian race. And my boy D16 is happy because he thinks Orion got him front row seats. But then Orion starts talking crazy, talking about some, let's show them we're more than meets the eye.
Huh?
Orion straps a jetpack to D16, one to himself, and the two join the race. Now 2 minors join the race. It's never been heard of. This one's for the hood and for all the bots that can't transform, which is funny because it's all Sentinel's fault. He took all the cogs out the minors at birth to keep them working, and that was only after bro backdoored all the other primes. I'm shaking my head. This nigga been on KD timing. While these two were racing, they were climbing the ranks, and everyone was going crazy. They took down Darkwing, causing bro to lose the race, and then they were in first place. Oh yeah, this that underdog story. That Rocky Balboa come up.
Well,
Never mind, it was too good to be true. So after the race, they were waiting on Sentinel to give them their punishment. They were thinking they were finna get demoted, but instead Sentinel loved what they did. He told them both that they were gang and that they were invited to the private suite. Look how geek my boy Optimus was. Bro was about to get all the 10s he can imagine. Before they could get escorted to the private suite, Darkwing comes in hating. Bro just got his race ruined by these motionless losers. And now bro wants his get back. He takes them to level 50 and leaves them there for good. Oh nah, they thought there was only 40 levels. When did they get 50? The two meets this movie's version of Bumblebee, and bro,
who are you?
this is not my Bumblebee. He's literally the most annoying transformer we've ever seen. And who decided to give bro a voice box?
His hair, whack. His gear, whack. His jewelry, whack. His footsteps, whack. The way that he talks, whack.
So after seeing how thorough B127 is, they get an important message. They listen to Alpha Trion's SOS message and Orion decides to go find the Matrix. D16 is not trying to go, but Orion was like, bro.
Yeah, but the hose.
And D16 was like, you right, gang. My bad, I was tripping. So the three start trying to sneak up to the surface and Alita tries to snitch. She's trying to ruin Orion's life because he ruined hers earlier, but she deserved being fired. She tried to leave my twin Jazz behind.
Cutting it. This is why he was the number 4 round of high school.
So after failing to snitch,
that
Alita
glaze.
hears Orion's plans and wants to join the team. But before
That level of glaze was actually disgusting. That level, it's like, alright, gang. Like, we get it, guys. It was a good run. Honestly, like, we get it. All this extra stuff that's in my ear right now, what are we doing? What are we doing? That's not, relax. We get the points. We get it. But
So after failing to snitch, Alita hears Orion's plans and wants to join the team. But before that, the ground starts tweaking. And my
Me
God,
glazing
B127 takes off. Bro wasted no time getting up out of there. And then bro had the nerve to try to riz up Alita afterwards. Who was gonna tell him she don't want you, gang? So after traveling 1,000 miles, the groups make it to all of the fallen primes. But wait, one of them is still alive. Aunt was asking them who were they, and they tell bro that they're minors. And bro was like, minors? Bro, there are no minors. That nigga took all y'all cards and made
my Mexican what can be what? Yep. 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 Comment getting pinned. Yep. I want everybody in the chat to just see what it is that you just said.
y'all work for him. And he's also the reason we lost the war. Bro got told he was musty and slimed all of us out. So after Aunt finishes his backstory in his MLK speech, we see Sentinel kneeling to the ops. Bro made a deal with the accused and agreed to give them the miners' hard-earned energon. Now right here was when D16 knew it was time to pat bro up. He literally took everything from them and lied. Their whole lives, they were motionless because of him. He's
Scarlett Johansson is in this movie, really? Quez, you not straight, gang. Right.
got to go. So Aunt gives them their own cogs and gives them the records of the truth. He stays back to fight while the group runs back home. Oh nah, y'all leaving Robert Freeman to fight by himself? Y'all seen what happened against Stink Meaner? He was out there getting cooked by a blind nigga. So after learning how to transform and taking
The only reason why it is Stink Meaner even had an advantage is because he got by his cane. Other than that, he was not a fighter like that. Not a fighter. He just got lucky.
out the ops, the group heads back to Iocon. Orion starts navigating, but D16 starts trying to take control. And when Orion asks bro why is he being weird, D16 turns around all mad like I got it. At this moment he should have knew bro was finna turn to a crash out. He started tweaking for no reason.
Why you being weird to me?
So Sentinel kidnaps Alpha Trion and Unk starts trying to give him a speech. But bro ain't trying to hear all that yapping. He bodies Unk and has his goons hunt down the group. So after relocating, the group is chilling in the middle of nowhere. Well, that's at least what we thought, because they all get tased and kidnapped. The group wakes up meeting Starscream, Shockwave, and Soundwave. They were supposed to be these legendary warriors, but we learned that these niggas are throwed. D16 tries to leave, but the High Guard starts pressing him. He starts going off about Sentinel's betrayal and how he's gonna make bro pay. But Starscream's all like, you think you're gonna disrespect me and leave?
You are not him. You are not him.
Damn.
You are not him.
You are about to get folded. D16 headbutts Starscream and they start running a fade. Starscream takes D16 to the air, starts punching him only to get kicked. Then D16 jumps on top of bro and starts giving him the beats. Starscream's asking him, is that all he got? And D16 pulls out a blick for the first time. Oh nah, bro wasn't familiar with his own game. 5 hours ago he couldn't even transform. Now he can pull straps out of a weapon wheel? This must be what it feels like to have a modded account. Couldn't relate, I was broke. So after being Starscream and taking control of the High Guard, everyone starts chanting for D16. So later Sentinel's goons find out
Hold on 1 second. Yeah.
taking control of the High Guard, everyone account. Couldn't relate, I was broke. So after being
This may be the dummy. Yep. Matter of fact, this is what I'm gonna do.
Starscream taking control of the High Guard, everyone starts chanting for D16. So later, Sentinel's goons find the High Guard and a war breaks out. We see D16 gets captured, and then we see Alita fighting back against the goons. The ops up the pole on Alita, and Orion jumps in the way, taking the blow. Niggas be doing anything for the huzz. I promise she ain't worth it, gang. So after the High Guard gets invaded, D16 and some others get captured. Alita and Orion are by themselves, and they've lost the proof they had against Sentinel. Oh nah, bros, Glazers are top tier. Ain't nobody finna listen to them now. We see the High Guard agrees to go to war with Alita and Orion, and then he tells them to roll out. I've been waiting on bro to say that this entire movie. So we see that everyone Sentinel has kidnapped is right in front of him. Bro starts gaslighting them, telling them that they're the real traitors and that they've been working with the ops.
I did not.
D16 was ready to Swiss cheese, bro, after hearing that. How you gonna take my whole life away and then gaslight me? D16 wasn't trying to hear any of it. So Sentinel rocks bro in the face. We then see Sentinel starts branding bro's Megatron Prime sticker to his chest. Man, that shit look like me drawing the Autobot logo in 5th grade. I would be sick. So Orion makes it back to the miners. He tells them that Sentinel has been lying to them and that they have to fight for themselves. He starts giving a speech and creating a revolution. Shit almost had me joining the fight from my bed. I would have been in there smacking niggas up like Will Smith. So we get to the final fight and it's straight mayhem. Orion's leading everyone, taking out every op in sight. But then Sentinel's #1 Glazer jumps on top of Orion. Orion jaws her, making her head do a 360 like an owl. Then Shotty opens up the back of her head, revealing every one of her eyes.
I beg your black ass. I beg your Megatron ass pardon. Crazy. Nah, this by far will have me jumping out of my skin. Brother,
What's that?
Someone tell her we don't want to see that. She need to put them things away. So the train crashes into Sentinel's building, taking him out. Then Orion helps D16 and asks bro, is he okay? He's like, yeah, but I'm about to straight violate this man. Reasonable crash out in my opinion. He's got a permanent branding on his chest, and that shit doesn't even look cool. I'll be ready to crash out too. Soundwave comes through and frees the rest of the prisoners. And then Alita and B start cooking. Like B chops this dude's head off without even trying. Alita and Arachnid start squabbling, but Arachnid got all those eyes for no reason because Alita is straight cooking her. And that's bad because Alita has been ordered not to kill her. She's been told to go easy. So later Sentinel is stepping on D16 and Orion starts playing the truth in front of everyone. They're all hearing how Sentinel took out most of their cogs at birth and slimed out the primes. Then they hear how he forced the miners into working just so bro could live like a king. Bro just got exposed as a fraud. It's time to put the fries in the bag. Now Sentinel being exposed wasn't enough for D16. He wanted that get back. So he tackled bro off a building and started beating on him. The two start flying through the city, then they crash land in front of everyone. D16 ups the blick on bro and blasts with no hesitation. He misses, and then Sentinel starts telling D16 that they can lead the world together. Now after all that, you really think bro's finna just shake hands and team up with you? Oh nah, I must have missed the part where bro's brains got fried. Let me go ahead and rewatch the movie. So D16 tries to blast Sentinel but gets tackled by Orion, and Orion tries to calm him down but he's not hearing it. And man, the voice acting in this scene was great. I can hear the pain in D16's voice.
Everyone in Iacon knows the truth.
So do I! He took everything from us. He deserves to die. Can't you see that?
Look, D16, I can't say that you're wrong, but I can't say that you're right. I don't agree with often anyone, but if bro got packed up, he definitely deserves it. And man, I can agree with Orion saying, but bro is just not wording it right. And then he tells bro that he was basically acting like Sentinel.
What?
So D16 rocks Orion and kicks bro over on his back. Then he blasts at Sentinel, but Orion jumps in the way, getting hit. I still don't understand why bro risked his own life for a traitor, but it's Optimus Prime, so we'll just have to let it slide. Now right here is where D16 got real grimy. At first he was holding on to Orion, and then he was like, nah, I'm done saving you. He lets Orion go, giving him that Mufasa treatment, and everyone's watching as he basically bodies his own brother.
He cold.
As Orion falls into the void, D16 Batista bombs an NPC and rips Sentinel in half. Nah, man, this scene looks way too familiar. RIP Jazz, he didn't deserve that treatment. Bro was just trying to put on for the team. As Orion falls deeper in, he gets entrusted with the matrix of leadership, and D16's on the surface straight crashing out. We end up witnessing the birth the Megatron and Optimus Prime. Oh yeah, this is where the movie peaks. We getting straight heat from this point on. Alita tries to calm down D16, but he slams her and tries to hit her. Someone gotta tell bro to chill. That's a whole female. And as he's going on his power trip, B jumps in and the two start trying to jump him. He ends up cooking the both of them, and then Optimus rises from the dead. Bro on straight Undertaker timing. He's supposed to been packed up. Optimus starts telling Megatron that they could have rebuilt the future together, but Megatron's like, nah, I'ma rebuild it myself. And then he blitzes Optimus. These two start throwing down, giving us peak cinema. They both trade blows and Optimus transforms, weaving the blast and tripping Megatron. Then he spins back, tackling him off the building. Optimus throws a punch, gets parried, and hits with an extendo. Megatron ups the blick and Optimus counters with some flamethrowers. They were literally brothers yesterday. Now they're fighting to the death. So much has changed, but I guess that's what happens when you find out your whole life is a lie. Megatron blasts Optimus, gets on top and starts punching him, but Optimus turns his wheels on, ducks his head, and rocks Megatron. Quick thinking, you almost got turned into Swiss cheese. Megatron out here crashing out, you gotta stay locked in. So Megatron blasts Optimus but misses. Then Optimus takes his turret and hits him with it, but somehow Megatron countered it. Not only did he counter, but he took his turret back and all. So he takes it back, gets up and blasts Optimus away. Then he starts whacking Optimus across the head. He trying to give bro straight brain damage, but Optimus has been playing Street Fighter lately because he hits bro with a Hadouken. Then he gets up and we see that he has an axe now. And when I tell you bro just locked in, I mean he's locked in. This is the equivalent of Goku going Super Saiyan against Frieza. He sends a wave at Megatron but misses. Doesn't matter, it still look cold. And then he starts cooking Megatron and all of his glazers. Just watch how he's soloing them. This is probably the coldest solo in Transformers history. It don't get any better than this. So Megatron starts blasting, but Optimus blocks every blast. Then he grabs Megatron's blaster, spins, and cuts the other one in half. Who's bro been working with? Kyrie Irving? And you know Optimus can't leave without giving a speech first. Bro worse than them teachers that be like, the bell does not dismiss you, I do. Shut your lame man up. Then Optimus tells Megatron he's banished from Icon and to take the High Guard with him. Megatron tells Prime that the beef ain't over, and then they have one last standoff. Megatron takes the High Guard, then leaves. And that's the story of how Megatron and Optimus went from brothers to ops. That movie was definitely peak. 10 out of 10. Before y'all go, I just want to say thanks for 14K. I'm telling y'all, it means the world. And I really like that y'all love the videos. If you haven't hit the like button yet, go ahead and do that and sub up. Love y'all ugly ass niggas, man. And I hope I see y'all on my next video. G-Way, no way. Love y'all.
Hey, okay. Sorry about that. I have eyelash in this left eye. Jesus Christ. But yes, Triple G, shout outs to you. Thank you so much for the video. Congrats on the 14K. Shout outs to y'all in the chat. Shout outs to you at home. And I will catch y'all in the next video.